Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another Kaspa update. It's an amazing day here, as you can see that the pattern that we were trading is finally reached the price tag which I was quoting in the last video, saying that you know what, the price target for this pattern will be something like 0.07271 thereabout, right? So I mean, we got there. That's really amazing. Obviously, the big question is like, what is going to happen next, right? So probably somebody didn't make enough money on this specific trade. So we're going to take a look at the price at one more time to try and see where exactly are we headed, right? But before I get into the content, I just want to kindly ask you to help me spread this video by delicately tapping the like button. It really helps with the YouTube algorithm. People looking for Kaspa updates will now be able to find this video much more easily. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel just yet, I would encourage you to do so, really, because I do TA on Kaspa and a number of altcoins on a regular basis. And without me running my mouth too much, let's actually get back into the chart. So the general perspective here that I have on the price set is that we are in a super cycle, which actually begins way back here in 2022, right? So it's somewhere about January 2022. And you can easily see that we have 5 waves to the upside, right? I'm going to talk a little bit about the Elliott theory, but here we go. We have got 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5. So this marks our first cycle right here, and obviously after that you expect a correction, which you see right here, right, in the form of an ABC correction. So that will be something like this right here, an ABC correction. From there you are looking at a new cycle to begin right here. But let me go ahead and clean this because we don't need this pattern anymore. I mean, we've made money from it already, so I mean, it can as well be deleted. So yeah, we are looking at a new cycle right here, which will be also in the form of a 1 to 3, right? So this is a major first wave right here, and then followed by a corrective wave, wave 2, and then where we are right now, I believe, is we are working on the third wave. Now after the third wave, obviously you expect a fourth wave and then a fifth wave. Now this sketch may not be looking all great, but let me try to make it look much more realistic right here. So this will probably be how the wave 5 plays about. So basically what I'm saying is we are in the second cycle of the super cycle, and we are looking at the third wave right here, which is still in formation, but looking like it's almost getting to conclusion right there, right? So we'll be looking for a corrective structure that shows up right there before we head for a final wave 5. Obviously, this is based on the Elliott theory. Now, Elliott theory suggests that, you know what, price action moves in waves. So you can see right here that you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then you have got corrective waves as well. That's A, B, C, and then inside of those waves, so imagine like this. So take a look at this lower part right here. This would be a price action, probably, let's say, on the 4-day time frame. This will be a price that maybe on the let's say on the daily time frame, and probably the last one that we see on top is probably the price set on a weekly time frame, just to put it in perspective. So you can see that you have got a grander perspective right here, where you're looking at big 5 waves right there, but you can further divide them into smaller ones. So for the first one, obviously it's made up of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 waves to the upside, and then ABC corrections to mark the wave 2. And then also, if you further divide it, you can see that each and every impulse wave right here that goes to the upside carries within itself 5 smaller waves right there, and then the corrective structures carries within themselves, they carry ABC correction. So you can further divide them up to infinity, but I don't know how you're going to see that, right? But that's basically the structure that we are looking at. 5 waves to the upside, you can further divide them into 5 smaller ones, ABC correction. So if we come back to our Kaspa price right here and apply the same thing, we can see that with our third wave right here, we can further divide it into smaller waves, right? That will take you to something like this right here. This is wave 1, wave 2, wave 3, wave 4, and this is wave 5. But just remember that this is still in the third wave right here. Now, what you are expecting is obviously an ABC correction right there. ABC correction, which is nice and easy. And then now what we have at the moment is looking like we are looking for another one with a nice ABC correction, meaning this is wave 2, and then wave 3 right here. Maybe a correction here. Finally, we push for the last push here to come to the end of wave 3 right here. So this is where I'm saying that, yeah, wave 3 was really amazing. I remember when I was making videos on this wave, third wave, actually saying that, you know what, people are saying Kaspa is gonna crash because there is bearish divergence, all those things. It has risen so much. I debunked all those things. We were sitting really right below something like 0.035 or something like that. We have actually gone on to double that, so that's really amazing. But the most important thing for me, at least, is to understand exactly where we are right here. But yes, we have had like an exciting third wave right here, but obviously a short-term pullback is really something that is very possible. Not saying that this is where it ends for Kaspa, but we still have got room to grow even with the fifth wave, right? But anyway, we are sitting with the third wave right here, and there are also some indications indicating that, you know what, maybe this third wave is coming to an end right here before we continue even further. You can see here with the volume proper, take a look, like the last two peaks have come with like massive volume right here. As you can see, we have the same thing as well, right? If I would go ahead and highlight it, let me try to do that, right? So you see these spikes in the volume right here. We have the same thing as well. And you can see that they came right before a local top that was to show up, right? So here you can also make use of the RSI right here. You can try to bring them into confluence. You can see that the RSI was also super high, right? You can see the same thing right here. Now this is the same position where we are. So really for me, it's not really surprising that we are seeing these indications, because I already put it into, you know what, sort of a plan that this is going to show up on the Kaspa price set. I won't be surprised when we are going to the downside in a couple of maybe weeks or something like that. But yeah, the price is exciting. I don't want to lie. This is one of the best bull market I've actually seen of a coin like this. Obviously, there were bigger coins like Solana. There was also, you know, SHIB, and a lot of them in the previous bull market. But I don't know, for some reason, Kaspa feels so special, considering that it's not even like on so much big exchanges. I mean, it's doing pretty well in my opinion. I don't believe we are done just yet, but I expect a corrective structure to show up right here. Obviously, none of what I say is financial advice. This is just my own opinion. But if you like the content, don't forget to delicately tap the like button, share the video with your friends and family, and then I'll love to see you on the next one. Take good care of yourself. Bye.